Hello, welcome to Yoga with Fox, and today I have a crown chakra yoga routine for you. All you will need for this practice is your mat and potentially a block if you need some support in some of the moves we'll be doing today. This flow involves a lot of folds and back bends. We'll be targeting the spine a lot, as well as doing a few moves that incorporate the top of our head where the crown chakra is located. So for this practice, you'll begin by standing at the center of your mat and bring your feet either together or hip distance apart. Plant them firm into your mat. Lengthen through the spine, roll the shoulders back. Rest your arms down by your side. Gently close the eyes. Just notice your breath. And from here, bring your awareness to the crown of your head. And your eyes can be gently open or closed for this, whatever helps with your balance. But bring your awareness to the top of your head and notice all the sensations there. And from here, pulling as if there is a little string connected to the top of your head. Imagine that string pulling upward and lift your head, lift your neck through the spine, lengthening your neck, standing as tall as you can, creating that line of energy from your feet all the way through the top of your head. Open the eyes if they're closed. From here, we'll inhale. Lift the arms up, look up, creating length. Exhale, we'll dip to the left, right side, to our right side of our body. Coming into a side bend. And then inhale, through center, continually lifting, and exhale. Here we want to create length, don't collapse. Focus on always pulling through your fingertips and through the top of your head. Inhale through center, one more time on each side. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, back through center. Step your feet wide. Bring your hands down, slowly lower down, coming into a forward fold. Relaxing here, relax your head, your neck, your shoulders. If you can, bring your head, the top of your head, all the way down to the floor. And if you need to inch your feet a little wider to get here, go ahead. Or where the block could come in, if you need a block to help you reach a point where you can rest your head, then you can use the block. You can reach your hands either just right below you, or you can reach them back through your legs. And when you're resting your head here, you don't want to put too much weight or pressure. Just let it lightly touch the floor. Breathe. Slowly begin to roll up through your spine. Inch your feet maybe back in towards each other. Slowly roll back up to standing. Bring your feet together and turn, now facing forward towards the top of your mat. From here, we'll inhale, lift the arms up, looking up, gaze up, and exhale, gentle back bend. Inhale, back to center, exhale, coming into a forward fold. We'll hold here for just a breath. On the inhale, we're going to lengthen our spine and think about bringing the crown of your head perpendicular to the floor, creating a straight line from your tailbone all the way through your spine to the top of your head. Reaching out, breathe. And on the next exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank. Inhale, hold here, and exhale, coming through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Here, with the breath, pedal out the feet. Inhale and exhale. From here, gently lower your knees down to the floor, untuck your toes, and come into a seated position. If this is uncomfortable, you're welcome to take whatever seat is most comfortable for you. From here, bring your hands behind your neck, your head, interlace the fingers, and placing your hands gently on the back of your neck here. Bring your elbows in, and inhale, lift the elbows up, and exhale, gently bend backwards, holding your head in this back bend. On your next inhale, lifting up, release the fingers, relax your hands down. From here, we're going to come into rabbit's pose. Now, this pose, if it's a little intense for you, you're more than welcome to just do a little modification here, where instead of going down into the rabbit's pose, you are welcome to just practice some cat and cow to get the same or a similar back stretch. Now from here, bring your hands down in front of you and lift your hips up ever so slightly. From here, we're going to try and grab our heels. If you can't reach, you can also just rest your hands down by your side. And once you have hold of your heels, you'll bring your head and try and bring it as close to your knees as possible. Doesn't have to be right there, but just as close as you can get. And then press your hips towards the front of the mat. The crown of your head is resting on the floor, not placing too much pressure on it. Your shoulders should be relaxed. You should feel a nice rounding of the spine. Breathe. Slowly lower down. Roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Your head coming up last. After that stretch, we're going to do a few circles of the head, starting clockwise. Imagine painting circles with the crown of your head. And then switch the other direction, counterclockwise. Bring your head to a neutral position and inhale, bring the shoulders forward and up. Exhale, push them back and down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. In reverse, inhale, exhale, forward and down. Inhale, back, up. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Bring your shoulders back to that neutral position. Now we're going to try and go into our headstand. Go ahead and tuck your toes. Bring your hands, walk your hands forward, coming into a tabletop position. And then tuck your toes and lift up and back into that downward facing dog. First, we'll be here for a moment. Just get used to our head being upside down. You're welcome to pedal out the feet again. Now, if headstand is going to put too much pressure on your head, if that's not in your practice, you're more than welcome to practice a downward facing dog, child's pose, or dolphin pose, or puppy pose, just to get a similar effect. But for those of you who want to try practicing your headstand, we're going to bring our hands forward, and with a little bit of room to place our head in front of us, we're going to bring the crown of our head down onto the floor, tuck your toes, and press your hips up. And you can press your hands into the floor to take some of the pressure and the weight off your head. If this feels good, you can stay here. If you want something a little more, you can inch your feet closer and closer to you, and then bring your knees to your elbows and lift your feet off the ground. And from here, if you feel ready, you can lift up. Coming into a handstand, headstand, and straighten the legs, maybe. Slowly bring everything down, gently touching your feet and your knees down on the floor, and slowly rolling up, head coming up last. Be careful not to come up too quickly, as all the blood had just gone to our heads. Take a moment to breathe. Notice the sensations in your body, how your body feels. Maybe close the eyes. Bring your attention to the crown of your head. Notice if it feels warm, tingly, whatever you may be feeling there. Notice and acknowledge that sensation. To finish out our practice, we will practice alternate nostril breathing. I'll just rotate to show you. For this breathing exercise, you will take your fingers and you'll plug one side of your nose, and we will inhale through the nostril, and then we'll exhale through the other nostril. And I will lead you through that. Begin by coming to a comfortable seated position, lengthen the spine, tune into your breath. Bring your hand towards your nose. I like to use my thumb and then my pointer finger curled up, but you can use whichever fingers feel best for you. Gently take your thumb and gently plug your left nostril. Inhale through the right. Now plug the right, open the left, and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left nostril. Plug the left side and open the right and exhale. A few more rounds of this. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. And left. Inhale. And right, exhale. Go ahead and release. From here, we'll gently close the eyes if they weren't already closed, and bring our hand down from our nose. We'll just take a few normal breaths. Notice the heat inside your body and how you feel now after the practice is over. Bring your hands to your heart center and channel all of this energy that you feel there. Feel it building in your heart. Take that energy and go ahead and lift your hands up and rest them on the crown of our head, just for one final connecting moment with the crown chakra, with the top of our head. Note it, bring all of that fueled energy to the top of your head. And remind yourself of the connection that your head has to your whole body. Your mind and heart connected. Lift your arms up, bringing your pressed palms together, pointed up towards the sky. Lengthen again through the spine, lifting from the top of the head. One last time. And then release your hands down to your side. Imagine all of that energy radiating out from you. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. And that concludes this Crown Chakra yoga practice today. Thank you all for joining me, and thank yourself for showing up to the mat and to your practice today.